Man, these camo slippers are sick. Best purchase yet. What is going on, everyone? Derek here today, bringing you a redo blue episode that I have been waiting so long to do just because of this one reason. I don't know how well you can see this, but you pull up to a car show and you have this big old hole here because you're missing a center cap. Now, I don't know exactly what happened to the center cap other than it fell off my wheel, but one of the center caps clip was actually broken, and I think the power washer pretty much put that thing in the grave. So I think it's time to install some new ones, and I got a surprise for you guys. So I'm walking in the garage now. It's gonna get dark. Yep. Let's turn this up. Turn that up. All right, so one thing I do gotta say is I am making this video pretty much blind. And what I mean by that is I don't have any contacts in. And if any of you guys are watching this and you guys own contacts, please do me a favor, save your eyes and do not abuse them. And what I mean by abuse them, if you guys have contacts that like you're allowed to sleep in, or you know, you have to take them out like every week or whatnot, take them things out. And I had the best ones on the market. You could sleep in them for like a month straight, and that's a long time for a pair of contacts. And you know, I abused them. They felt so normal to me, and I just left them in my eyes for a really long time, and I've been wearing them for about 5 years now. So not the same pair for 5 years, but I've had contacts for 5 years now, and I would leave the pair in for like a month or two at a time. So I had proteins build up on my contacts and my eyes got infected. So now DBP has to wear some glasses, and let me tell you, these lenses are thick. But anyways, guys, do not be like me and abuse your contacts. Let's get on with this video. So as you guys are reading from the title of this video, I got some new center caps, and I'm so stoked on that because my man David over at Rovos Wheels really hooked it up with the new Rovos 5-piece multi-piece center cap, and it's pretty sick, so take a look real quick. So right here, obviously, we have what it takes to build a center cap. We have the main clip itself right here. Then we have this outer ring. We got the meat of the center cap. You know, it's where the R goes, obviously. And you have the R right here. Then you have the accent that goes inside the R. So that's really cool how they're multi-piece because we're gonna be modifying them today. So after work today, I was deciding on a video I could film for you guys, and you know, I'm filming this Sunday, so you're watching this Monday. I literally did it in one day. So I went and decided that we're gonna work on the center caps today. So I'm very particular and kind of OCD, so when I look at my car and it has a gaping hole from a missing center cap, it doesn't fly with me. So I went to AutoZone and I picked up two things. The first thing is we're gonna be using a Plasti Dip, almost very close coloring match to Bright Atlantic Blue. This is super close. Like, I put it up to my paint. Probably the closest paint I've ever seen that's not Bright Atlantic Blue that almost matches. Now I'm gonna tell you exactly why we're using Plasti Dip in just a minute. And the second thing I picked up was crystal clear enamel, and this is gonna give it the nice shiny finish look and really set the paint down. So let's talk about the Plasti Dip. Now I was originally gonna try and get regular spray paint that was close to the color blue, but you know, I started getting nervous because I really haven't painted shit, and if I mess up these center caps, I'm shit out of luck. And not to mention Rovos Wheels Multi-piece Center Cap retail for $150, but like I said, David is the man and he hooked me up with them and wanted me to make a video on them, so that's what we're doing today. Now the reason why I went with Plasti Dip is because Plasti Dip is a peelable paint, and with this I can paint them, and if I fuck it up, I can peel it off, redo it, and we'll be good to go. Now many of you guys are wondering, like, Derek, you're gonna put a center cap in with Plasti Dip on it, what if it peels off? That's where this comes into play. Once I get the center cap sprayed perfectly, I'll be able to put a couple coats of enamel on there, and this will really harden it, and you know, it won't be peelable anymore. But that's a good thing because I get multiple tries when it is peelable. So that's what we're doing today, guys. We're gonna jump on into this. And obviously you guys see I have one open, so we're gonna open the other three. We're gonna prep our area so we can paint and not make a mess because my dad will kill me. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and jump on into this. So I'm just gonna take this piece out of the package because this is what we're gonna be painting. And you know, I know a lot of people paint the outer ring and the R. I think I'm just gonna do the R today. Now I can always go back and paint the outer ring, but I'm pretty sure the R is gonna be just enough blue in the wheel to really make it pop. So just the R. Alright, so we have our R's here. Now I'm gonna prep the painting area, lay these down, and we're gonna get to work. Now that we got the R's all set up, ready to be painted, I'm gonna go ahead and switch to the GoPro now, and I'm gonna use the head strap so you guys can get a little, you know, POV action going on there. And let's just hope this turns out well. All right, so I'm hoping you guys can see this and hear me, but we're gonna go ahead and give this a shake. Plasti Dip. And actually, before we get into this, I wanna show you how close of a color match this is. So as you guys can see, this blue is super close in color. Check out the dope glasses. Back to shaking. And it should be good. Oh. All right, I'm gonna stand on this cooler just so I can spray straight down and get an even coat. Let's hope this works. So I'm telling you guys right now, I'm not a professional painter, but I do know we wanna go a light coat at first, and I'm gonna hold it right about here, about half a foot maybe, get a light coat, let it dry, and we're just gonna keep piling this on. So here we go. Who's that? What's up? All right, so don't mind my wretchedness. I just got out of work. That's why I'm rocking the slippers. But we're gonna let this first coat dry, and we're gonna pump some iron. Let's go, boy. All right, so it looks like this first coat just dried up pretty well. We're gonna go ahead and hit it with another coat, and we're gonna try to get these things really blue. Now we're gonna let this coat dry. See you guys in just a sec. On to coat number 3. I'm gonna let this dry and keep the process going. These things are looking so good right now. I don't know how well you can see it in camera, but it's almost gonna be a perfect match with my paint color. I'm pretty stoked about that. Yeah, we're just gonna keep on trucking. On to coat number 4. Let that dry. All right, so we just applied the last coat of the Plasti Dip to the R's, and these things are looking phenomenal. I think it's gonna match perfectly. But right now, while that final coat's drying, before we hit the enamel, we're gonna go ahead and take all our pieces here, get all these ready to go, because after that, snap them all together, and we're gonna have to take off all the wheels to install these things, because you have to take the old ones out. So yeah, we're gonna get all these open and ready to go. All right, so we got everything laid out here. This is 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this is about to be dried, so we're gonna go ahead and hit it with the crystal clear enamel. We're gonna give this a couple coats, to be honest with you, just to be sure, because we do not want this peeling at all. And if it does peel, it's not a biggie, because we can just go ahead and spray it again. But once this is applied, this is gonna be really hard to peel off. Actually, it might be even almost impossible, because this is actual spray paint. This is Plasti Dip, so big difference. This is peelable, this is not. But good thing is, we didn't really fuck it up, so we should be good to go. Plasti Dip is dry now. These things look great. They look so good. All right, so this is the important part. This is gonna be your clear coat, which is gonna set the Plasti Dip. So we don't wanna run it. We're gonna give it a nice coat first. All right, should be good for the first coat. Now, we're gonna let this dry pretty well before we go and apply more, but I think these things are gonna turn out perfect first try, honestly. They're looking great right now. So we're gonna let this dry. Holy shit, it's strong. And we'll be right back with you guys. There's really nothing you can help with, it's just tedious.
Yeah, it's true.
Just gotta do it. We just applied our first coat of clear enamel, and this stuff's gonna take a little bit to dry, unlike the Plasti Dip. Plasti Dip was pretty quick, but since that's drying, I totally forgot, we can go out here and pull the wheels off, take the center caps out, and then put the wheels back on, so when those are done, put them together, and holy shit, I'm white. Put them together and just pop them right in. These bees are big as shit.
I was mowing grass. I was like, fuck that.
All right, yeah, we're gonna take these wheels off. Okay, so as you can see, this is the original one that was missing it. A little trick for you guys, if you're ever taking your lug nuts off, always wrap your lug nut tool in tape, because you never want metal on metal or whatever material your wheels are made out of to, you know, have contact, because you'll chip them really easily, and especially black wheels. If you chip it, it stands out like a sore thumb. So I already took this one off to get that out, so we're gonna go ahead and torque these down, and we'll be removing the other one shortly. All right, so this one's all tightened up. Now all we gotta do is, when the center caps are completely done getting painted, we're gonna put them together and pop them right in. That's the cool thing about putting center caps in. You don't have to take the wheel off. On to the next ones. These are the heaviest ones of the bunch because it's a 305 and it's a staggered set of wheels, so this bitch is pretty heavy for a wheel. Right in here, you're not gonna be able to see it too well, but you have this little ring, and all you do is just pull on the ring and push it down on both sides, and it'll release the tension off the initial clips, and it looks like Daisy wants to help. And there you go, you just push it through, it pops out, and you can flip your wheel over, and here's the original Rovos Centercap. Now, I do have a plan for these things, and I know you guys like when I do little giveaways, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sign these. I have 3 of them because I fucking lost one. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign them and we'll do little giveaways with them. It's pretty cool. I don't think I'll need them anymore, honestly. So now what we're gonna do, we're just gonna go ahead and put the wheel back on, have them all center capless, and these are done. Be a piece of cake, and it's gonna be pretty much it. So let's get this thing back installed. Take our lug nuts and we're gonna tighten them in a star pattern just to get even tension on all sides so your wheel's not doing some crazy shit while you're driving, because that's super dangerous. We got these things hand tight for the most part. Now we're gonna start with the one we just started with, torque it down. They go all the way around, get this thing good to go. And you know, we're not gonna have to film the other side because it's the same exact process. It's kind of pointless to keep showing you guys the same thing. It's a waste of time. So I'm gonna get these things tightened down and do the other side, and while we're doing that, we're gonna be laying coats of enamel in there. Pretty much we'll just see you guys when we get back, and we'll be piecing the center caps back together, so hang tight. Here they are, and they're looking really good. Just gonna let these dry. And I just sprayed them down literally about a minute ago. So we're gonna let these dry really well, and I might set them outside actually so they dry quicker. Then we just gotta assemble everything and should be good to go. So these things are pretty much dry, and we just did a little comparison with the color of these and the car, and it's damn close. So it's gonna look amazing. I'm excited, but we're gonna peel these off and we're gonna apply them. Still a little wet on the bottom, I noticed, but that shouldn't matter because it's just the outer face that's important because they're gonna be snapped in. And now what we're gonna do is we have to take these center pieces of the black, and we gotta be very gentle with these. I can't see shit. All right, cut. So we got the center of the R in. That went in pretty easily. Those are probably the hardest pieces to apply, to be honest with you, because it's such a tight fit, and that's what he said. We're gonna go ahead and apply the R into the main mold, and boom, just like that. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. Now I'm excited. This is the outer ring I was talking about. You can paint this blue. I just think it's gonna be a little too much. I don't know, what do you think? Insert the 5th piece, and this is the main clip. I don't have to. I can't see you. Damn thing. Now we're talking, baby. We don't need the hammer. Got the first one done. I think that's gonna look sick. All right, so we just finished up these 4. Chris, take a look at those, show them that. Get a little close view going on that. They look great, to be honest with you. Those look so good. The blue is like almost the same as the car. So what we're gonna do now is, camera on me. Pop these in place. As you saw, we pulled all the old ones out. We'll be good to go and see how they look aired out. Ben, do you mind holding these for me? Just go ahead and hold those for me. Should just snap in place like that. Damn. I'm excited. So that's the first one. We're gonna do all 4 really fast. You know, lower the car as much as we can, and we'll take a look at them. So we're gonna get these done real quick. Last but not least, we are finished. Let's take a look at these things. But yeah, go ahead and take a look at these things and drop a comment down below if you guys like them, because I think they look absolutely phenomenal. So take a look. Yeah, so I'm extremely happy with them, and thank you so much, David, for sending these out to me. Super stoked on it, and we got one more thing to do, so see you guys in just a sec. A decal. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and brand the car now. We're gonna place this decal on the side window. Not the side window, but the side of the windshield. Okay, so we got the W clearing. I like it. I like that spot a lot better, actually.
So as you can see, we got the Rovos logo on the wheel, and then we got the Rovos thing right there. Yeah, if you want to know anything, just don't fucking bother, and then yeah, don't subscribe to this guy. See ya.
All right, everyone. As you just heard, We got the center caps on. We got the decal on. These things are looking, let me lose the glasses, hold up. But on a serious note, guys, these center caps look absolutely fantastic. It actually turned out, fuck. It actually turned out a lot better than I expected. The blue matches perfectly, it really does. And I was really surprised to find this kind of blue and Plasti Dip at AutoZone first try, which is really cool. So we got the center caps painted and installed. We put the branding on the car. That looks really cool, actually, I'm not gonna lie. And you know, I was really skeptical about it because, you know, it's white and I have a blue and black color scheme going, but it actually matches really good because I have the DerekBaranProductions logos here in white too. So yeah, looks pretty sweet. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Redo Blue. And like I said, I've been waiting so long to do this, and already it looks amazing. It looks super good. But if you guys enjoyed, be sure to hit that like button. If you guys want to know anything, make sure you drop a comment. And most importantly, fam, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, see you guys later.
Doing this is my calling. Flow is so appalling.